Hello, everyone. Good afternoon from England. Please answer in the comments. Can you hear me? Please write, I can hear you if you can hear me. Just need to see we have no problems. No sound problems. Okay, can you hear me? Please, someone write, yes, we can hear you, or I can hear you. Can you write clearly, I can hear you in the comments if you can hear me? I can hear you. Can you write that, please? Okay. Anyone here? I have a backstage guest. If you can hear me, there we go. Okay, backstage guest, are you ready to come on stage and say hello to everyone? Backstage guest, do you want to be my co-host? Okay, yeah, is your camera ready? Are you having your camera on? Backstage guest, are you ready? Okay, let's get you on.
Hello, Mr. Chris. Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, so you're ready to do the live stream. I can't see anyone watching us yet, unfortunately. But I told people on my platforms, my language learning platforms, Hello Talk, to come along. So let's get a good view to this one. Okay, so what's today's live stream?
Past perfect simple.
Exactly. So we're going to tell everyone what that is. So I'm going to start with my usual boring introduction about me and my teaching, and then we'll do it. So let's switch to my classroom. Where is my classroom? Classroom, are you ready? Here we go. The past perfect simple. Let me climb into my classroom. So it's today, Wednesday, the 12th of November, 8 p.m. Beijing time, 12 p.m. lunchtime in London. It started a little late, as often. Unfortunately, I have to do online teacher, so I'm doing private lessons all the time, and it ran a bit late. Okay, so yeah, I've been teaching for 16 years now in many different countries: South Korea, China, Vietnam, France, England, Turkey, and Philippines. Turkey and Philippines have only been online, unfortunately. Okay, there's my teacher profile. I have lots of qualifications. I hope that makes me good enough. There's my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe so I can grow the channel and we can make more interesting videos for you. Okay, past perfect simple. That's a funny picture. What is the picture?
Well, somebody is vomiting.
Somebody's vomiting. That's actually present continuous. Yeah, and what is our special sentence?
They had drunk all the wine when I got home.
Yeah, I think we have the reason why they're vomiting. So this is the tense, and we can see in brackets another tense which works together with this tense. So let's find out more about this strange picture. What is it all about? Okay, so we're just going to review the 9 parts of speech. So that means all the different kinds of words. How many can you remember, co-host?
So, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, determiners, pronouns, and interjections, I think.
That sounds about right. Let's just check. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, determiners, pronouns, interjections. Did you say all of them?
Yes.
Which one are we doing today when we do the past perfect? Yes. So verbs I often are called the most important of the different types of words, the parts of speech. They're kind of like, if language was a car, the verbs would be, I'd say, maybe the engine. You cannot really have language, you cannot make sentences without a verb. So yeah, when we do all the tenses, they are using verbs. So what is a verb? I said it's an engine, but what is the grammatical function meaning?
It is a thought that shows an action or state.
That sounds like a good definition. An action. Can you give me an action verb?
Run.
Run. Yes, I run to school every day. And what about a state verb? What does this mean, a state?
Well, a state means something like love.
Like what?
Well, for example, love.
Yeah, I suppose love is it? Yeah, it's not really action, is it? So I love my cat. Yeah, be is usually the most famous state verb, isn't it? I am a teacher. That's not really an action. So that's why we have to say verbs are actions or states. Okay, no one is watching us yet. Please come along. Say hello, even come on stage. Take part in the live stream. Verbs have different tenses. What does that mean, tense?
It means, well, kind of the time.
Yeah, in simple language, the time. What are the three tenses?
Present, past, and future are the three tenses.
Okay, present, past. So present, that's now. Past is before now, and future is?
Future is after now.
After now, good. So today we're doing the past tenses, the before now tenses. That's an annoying little dot. Why is that dot still there? Thought we removed all the dots. Okay, what are the four past tenses? The four before now tenses. Do you remember?
Before now tenses.
Yeah, the before now, that means the past tenses. What are the four past tenses?
Past simple, past continuous, past perfect simple, and past perfect continuous are
Let's see.
all past tenses.
Yeah, computer says yes, you're correct. And which one are we doing today?
Past perfect simple.
You see, so it is highlighted in red. There we go. Let's continue. And this is a beautiful little diagram we drew earlier. Okay, so when do we use the past perfect simple?
We use the past perfect simple for completed actions or situations which were before another action in the past.
Yeah, and then we have this interesting little diagram, okay, so that we drew earlier, often called a timeline. So what can we see? First arrow is?
Now.
Now, which is, what is now? Today it is 12, for me in England, it's 12:25 p.m. on Wednesday, the 12th of November, 2025. But now is always moving, but that's our now. And then we have, what's this arrow?
The main past.
The main past. Yeah, so there's different kinds of pasts in English. So this changes depending on the situation. And what's this arrow?
The Big Bang.
What's the Big Bang?
It's the start of time.
The beginning of time. So you cannot go before that. The beginning of time. How long ago was it, do you know?
Very long ago.
I think, yeah, it was before I'm quite old, but it was before I remember, before my dad remembers, even before my grandpa remembers. 13.8 billion years ago. So that's the furthest back we can go. So what is the territory, the zone of the past perfect simple? We've done a little circle. Where is the circle?
It might be from the main past to the start of a time, or it might be, the circle might be to an arrow somewhere. Well, another.
Yeah, it could be anywhere in there. It could be. Whoops. Let's do an arrow. It could be here. It could be here. Usually, it's going to be quite close to this arrow. Yes.
Yes.
But it can go all the way back to the beginning of time. So we're going to find out all about that later. What are the different sentence types? Can we remember?
The different sentence types are affirmative, negative, and question sentences. The question sentences are yes, no questions, question sentences, and WH questions.
Yeah, let's have a look. What does computer say? Yes, affirmative and negative, yes, no questions, WH questions. Let's make some sentences, shall we? Starting with affirmative, a yes sentence. Most sentences in English are affirmative sentences or yes sentences. What is your affirmative sentence?
Tom had already eaten when I came home yesterday.
Okay, lots of stuff going on there. Tom had already come... Sorry, say that again.
Tom had already eaten when I came home yesterday.
Good. So now we're going to, because this is quite an advanced, difficult tense, it's not an easy tense, so we need to first divide it into two sections. What sections do we divide it into?
Well, we get the section with the past simple in brackets.
Yeah, because we are focusing on the past perfect simple. But the funny thing about this tense is it kind of usually works together with another tense. Okay, so that Tom had already eaten. That is the past perfect part. Okay, let's try a negative sentence. What is your negative sentence?
Venny had not gone swimming yesterday at 8 o'clock.
Oops. Venny had not gone swimming yesterday. Okay, who's this Venny?
Well, Venny is a toy wolf.
A toy wolf. Yes, you put him in a lot of your sentences, don't you? Okay, so which part is the past perfect simple part?
Well, Venny had not gone swimming is the past.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we don't actually have another verb tense, do we? Because this is the thing about this tense. You can use it with together with another past action, or you can use it together with a past
time.
Yeah, good. I don't know if we need to put the past time in brackets. Maybe not. Okay. So then, yeah, negative is the opposite of an affirmative sentence. It's a no sentence, a non-action. Yeah.
Venny is spelled with one N.
You spell it with one N, do you?
Yes.
Okay. And then we move to questions. So we have two different types of questions. What are the two different types of questions?
Yes, no questions and WH questions.
Okay, so let's start with a yes, no question.
So, had cat swallowed the pill?
Had what?
Had cat swallowed the pill?
Had cat swallowed the pill? Yeah, are you going to put in any extra information?
At breakfast.
Yeah, or before breakfast, maybe. Yeah, before is better. Okay, and then your WH question?
My WH question. When had Venny dug the hole?
Yeah, okay, good. What are we going to do now?
You will get your red teacher's pin and start to circle the sentences.
Yeah, so we're just going to look at the verbs, the different parts of the verb. So how many parts of the verb are there in the affirmative?
Well, two parts.
Yeah, verb 1 and verb 2. What do we call verb 1?
We call it auxiliary verb.
Auxiliary verb. Okay, and it's have in which tense?
In the past.
Past simple. Okay, and then what's verb 2?
It is the main verb. It's in the past participle.
Yeah, so this is when you look at your verb tables, this will be verb table column 3. Okay, a lot of people don't like that word. It's quite hard, but it's the proper word, the past participle. Okay, and then the negative sentence. So what are the two parts of the verb in the negative sentence?
Well, we have a special negative word, not and the same to.
Yeah, so had and yeah, so the first question is, what are the two parts?
Well, the two parts are had, the auxiliary verb, and gone, the main verb, past participle.
Yeah, so it's the same formula. We just change it a little bit. We put not in between verb 1 and verb 2. So this is the standard formula for all tenses for negative sentences. So it could be not or another kind of negative word, for example, never. Okay, then we move to yes, no questions. So what happens here? Something interesting happens. We see we've got the same ingredients, but we've done something to them.
Yes, we switched the order of their verbs.
Yeah, so what is the first part of the sentence?
Well, so we have had before the subject, and then we have the main verb.
Yeah, so it's a switch. So subject and auxiliary verb switch. This is the standard formula for questions in all tenses. So cat had swallowed the pill. Affirmative. Yes, no question. Had cat swallowed the pill before breakfast? Okay, and then WH we see is basically the same thing. So you've got auxiliary verb and then subject and then main verb, but you also have a WH word before it. Okay, so now we're going to turn the page and we're going to practice using all of these different sentence types with this tense. Okay, so this is our first game. So this is how we often use this tense. So remember the three arrows. We're going to have arrow 1, arrow 2, and arrow 3. So what is arrow 1 on the right?
Well, arrow 1 is now.
Good. What is arrow 2 to the left of arrow 1?
The main past.
Main past. Okay, and what is arrow 3 at the beginning?
The Big Bang.
The beginning of time. Okay. So now we can actually give a label to the main past because we know what the main past is. What is our main past now?
The age of 6.
Good. So that's the main past. Okay, so this is similar to the game. Remember, have you ever with the present perfect tense, but this time we don't go all the way. And actually we have a start arrow. When is the start arrow here?
The start arrow is, well...
Your birth, yes?
Your birth.
Okay, for you it's your birth, and for me it's my birth. So this is the time zone here. So we're talking about any time from your birth up to now. Okay. So it could be here, it could be here, it could be here. Okay, what had you done by the age of 6? So let's start. I'll start with an affirmative sentence and I'll make it into a question. Okay. I had been abroad by age 6. Do you remember that word, abroad?
Yes.
What does abroad mean?
It means that you go to another country.
Yes. So my country is England, another country. If I go to France, that's abroad. Okay, then I change that into the yes no question. Had you been abroad by age 6?
No, I had not been abroad by age 6.
Good. So we're going to play this for CB and VT. Who's CB?
You.
It's a tick for CB. And who's VT?
Me.
Do you get a tick?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Wait.
Why don't you get a tick?
Because I did not.
You hadn't been abroad by age 6. Yeah, I think I first went abroad that I can remember when I was about 2 or 3. I think it was France, and I think I had been abroad many times by the age of 6. Mostly France, actually, to be honest, because it's the closest foreign country to England. Okay, what's your sentence now? What had you done by the age of 6?
I had played video games by the age of 6.
Okay, let's write that down. VT's sentence. Okay. I had played video games by the age of 6. You can say by the age of 6 or by age 6. Yeah, so now you need to make it into a yes-no question. To ask me, can you make it into a yes-no question?
Had you played video games by the age of 6?
I think so, yeah. When I was young, when I was 4, 5, 6, the video games were very simple. I remember games like Space Invaders, but not at my house, other people's houses. So, yeah, we have a tick there and a tick there. I had played video games by the age of 6. Okay, shall we continue the game?
Yes.
I'd like to, but unfortunately we have so much to do, don't we, and so little time. So I'm going to have to move on. And we've got another game. So can you tell everyone how to play this game?
Yes. Let me get my preparation paper. So we look at the sentence. When we choose some verb from the blue box. And then we have a sentence in which we need to use the verb and the main verb and a name. The first sentence.
Yeah. So we're going to play this game and we're going to use the past simple first to talk about the main past. So we've got the present, then the main past, and then the past before the past. Okay. So let's do the first one as an example, just in case our audience are confused. I something Everest in 1953 with Tenzing Norgay. So choose a word. Do we choose win, like the dog, go, Uruguay, Edmund Hillary, climb, Amelia Earhart, make, Alessandro Volta, or fly?
Climb.
Okay, in the past simple form is?
Climbed.
Yes, a regular past simple verb. I climbed Everest in 1953 with Tenzing Norgay. What is Everest?
Everest is a mountain.
Yeah, a very famous mountain in the Himalayas. I think the country is Nepal, is it? Or Tibet in Asia. Okay, so he's a very famous climber. No one something Everest before.
No one had climbed Everest before.
Yeah, good. So which tense did we use for the second sentence?
Of the past perfect.
Yes, so we've gone to the past before the past. So this is a regular past participle. Just add ed to the infinitive form. And now the important question, who was I? Was I like the dog? Was I Uruguay? Was I Edmund Hillary? Was I Amelia Earhart? Or was I Alessandro Volta?
Edmund Hillary.
Yes, so this was a famous explorer from New Zealand, I believe. Okay, number 2. I something into space in 1956 on Sputnik 2.
Go. Went.
Go is your verb. So what's the past simple form of go?
Went.
What is Sputnik 2?
Well, it is a Sputnik number 2.
It's a spaceship, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, no one something into space before.
No one had went.
Oh dear, no, we talked about this. That is not correct.
Oh. Sorry. No one had gone.
Yeah, because I had gone or had been. So that's the past participle of go. No one had gone into space. I'd say been. So there's a difference between the been and gone. Gone is you leave, and been is you leave and then you come back. No one had been into space before. Okay, who is this? Hillary, like the dog, Amelia Earhart, or Alessandro Volta, or Uruguay?
Like the dog.
Like the dog went into space. That's a funny thing. Okay, number 3. I something across the Atlantic in 1928.
I flew across the Atlantic in 1928.
I flew. Yes, so that's the past simple form of which verb?
Fly.
Yeah, okay. No woman something over the Atlantic before.
No woman had flown over the Atlantic before Amelia.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Okay, so had flown, past participle. Okay, what's the Atlantic?
It is an ocean.
Yeah, it separates Europe and North America. Okay, and who was this person?
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart, yes, American woman. Sadly, she died on another plane voyage later. Okay, number 4, I something the first battery in 1800.
I made
the first battery in 1800. Yeah, made is the past simple form of which infinitive verb?
Make.
Yeah, good. No one?
No one had made a battery before Alexandra.
Oh, 1 second. Let's just do one step at a time. No one had made a battery before. Yeah, good. Which tense?
Past perfect.
Past perfect simple. Yeah, good. There we have. There's sometimes the past participle is the same as the past simple form. So we have made. Okay, so let's make. And who was this? Who made the first battery?
Alexandra Bolton.
Yeah, you might recognize his name. We use volts for measuring electricity today. I think that's because of Mr. Volta. Let's write him in. Alessandro Volta. Okay, number 5. We something the World Cup in 1930.
We won the World Cup in 1940.
1930, good. So it's the past simple form of win. What is the World Cup?
Well, it's. I'm not sure, but.
It's a very famous football competition. It should really be called the Football World Cup. But it's the most famous World Cup, so we just call it the World Cup. No one something the World Cup before.
No one won.
Oh, no. Again, no one.
No one had won the World Cup before Uruguay.
Okay, yeah, so that's the past perfect. Okay. And the answer is? Uruguay. So this is a country in South America. Why had no one won the World Cup before 1930? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because there was no World Cup before. This was the first World Cup.
Oh.
Uruguay won the first World Cup, first football World Cup. Okay, I think we've got another game now. Oh, no, these are just some exercises. Past perfect simple exercises, starting with Mr. Guy Fawkes. Do you remember who Guy Fawkes was?
Yes, he was a terrorist led by Robert Catesby.
Yeah, so we had a live stream about him last week. He was a very naughty man. Terrorist, someone who tries to kill people or scare people to get what they want. What did he want? Why did he try and kill the king?
He wanted a Catholic. He wanted a Catholic king instead of
Yeah, he wanted better lives for Catholic people in England because they were not very good at the time. So Guy Fawkes not finish his homework by 6 p.m.
Guy Fawkes had not finished his homework by 6 p.m.
Yeah, so I guess Guy Fawkes was a student at some time, maybe when he was just at school. Affirmative sentence. Okay, and that is the main past. Okay, and negative. And next one, Matilda.
Had Matilda read a book by 8 o'clock?
Yeah, yes, no question. Matilda from the famous book by Roald Dahl. Okay, and now we have as one of the students from the live streams, Mega. Make lunch when you came home.
Had Mega made lunch when you came home?
Yeah, another past perfect simple. Yes, no question. And the main past is when you came home. Number 4, where?
Where had Zeus gone where Heracles tried to find him?
Oh, yeah, sorry, can't write. Why do I always have silly problems with this program? Yeah, where had Zeus gone when Hercules tried to find him? Who is Zeus?
He is a god.
He is the head god from Greek mythology. That means stories they used to explain the world. Hercules was another god. Daniela?
Daniela had not slept. Get your cursor where you don't see the...
What, now?
Yes, when I saw her.
Daniela had, affirmative sentence, had not slept when I saw, sorry, negative sentence when I saw her. Okay, we've got one about Badger, one of our teachers at my school. What Badger do?
What had Badger done by the end of the day?
What had Badger done by the end of the day? Okay, probably lots of lessons. Now we've got one about Professor Anwar. A question?
Had Professor Anwar fed his cat when you met him?
Yeah, remember Professor Anwar? He sometimes comes to our students and he has a cat. What about Dino the dinosaur?
Dino the dinosaur had not brushed his teeth when I spoke to him.
I guess that would not have been nice because dinosaurs have big mouths and lots of teeth, so it might have been very smelly. Okay, then we have one about Dracula.
Dracula had not bitten anybody, get your curse away, for a year, and he was getting thirsty.
But Dracula likes to bite people, but he had not done it for a year. Another negative sentence. Dracula had not bitten. Vampires don't bite people, they get thirsty, they need blood. Okay, I can't. Oh dear. This program always gives me problems. Let me try it again. I can do it a different way maybe. Let's write the phrase down here. And then I can move it into the space. But someone didn't give us big enough spaces. Who was in charge of the spaces? Was it
Me.
VT? Yeah, VT. And this question is going to ask that question about you. Why?
Why had Varvara not prepared the PowerPoint for the live stream?
Exactly. Can you tell me?
I was working on the present perfect continuous live stream.
Past perfect continuous.
Yes, past perfect continuous.
You're talking about the one we're going to do next week. There we go. So we finished all of our sentences. Let's go to the next one. Indirect questions. What is an indirect question?
An indirect question is a question which is polite.
Yeah, and how do we, the opposite, normal questions are direct. How do we change direct questions to indirect questions?
So we add, could you tell me please?
Yeah, there are other variants, but that's a nice, easy formula. Would it be possible for you to tell me or let me know? Okay. So could you tell me what you did last night? What would be the direct question?
Could you tell me please what you did last
No, that's
night?
the indirect question. I mean, this time I'm switching it just to confuse people because that's the example. Could you tell me what you did last night? What's the original direct question? What?
What did you do last night?
Yeah, it can sound a little bit rude, so that's more like, could you tell me what you did last night? Let's do the first one. Had Federico the Frog seen the film before? What's the indirect form?
Could you please tell me if Federico the Frog had seen the film before?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it into the classroom. Can you see it in the live stream? The comments?
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Where had Hagrid gone when we got to Hogwarts?
Could you tell me, please, where Hagrid had gone when we got to Hogwarts?
Okay, I'm just writing it in the comments. A bit slow. It's quite a difficult process. Okay, could you tell me where Hagrid had gone when we got to Hogwarts? Yes, so Hogwarts, the famous Harry Potter school. Hagrid, the caretaker there. Where had Aladdin left his lamp before he went out?
Could you tell me, please, where Aladdin had left his lamp before he went out?
Okay, just writing that in. Oh dear, I didn't stick the next one up. There we go. That's the Hogwarts question. And now the next one about Aladdin here. Could you tell me where Aladdin had left his lamp before he went out? The next one, had Snowflake drunk tea or coffee when you left her?
Could you tell me, please, if Snowflake drank...
No.
Could you tell me, please, if Snowflake had drunk tea or coffee when you left her?
Good. Who is Snowflake?
My toy cat.
Yeah, you like your toy cat. Is she today here at the live stream?
No, she's sleeping in my room.
She's sleeping in your room. Okay, there we go. Could you tell me if Snowflake can drink tea or coffee when you left her? Okay, why had Nicholas Flamel drunk so much wine before the meeting?
Could you tell me, please, why Nicholas Flamel had drunk so much wine before the meeting?
Who is Nicholas Flamel?
It is from a Harry Potter book.
Yeah, what did he do?
He had a stone and he did bad things using it.
Bad things, really? I thought he tried to do alchemy. Do you remember that word, alchemy?
Yes.
Tried to turn metals into gold.
Oh, yes.
Did you do that? And I think his main plan, he was trying to find immortality, wasn't he? Was that Nicholas Flamel? Do you remember what immortality is?
No.
It's when you live forever.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he was really, really old.
Yes.
How old was he?
100 years old.
Older than that. It was something ridiculous, like more than 500 years old. It was a very funny story. Okay, this is the next game, the true or false game. Okay, let's just get our time arrows again, shall we? Where are my time arrows? So we're going to have one here at the beginning of time, and then we're going to have the main past here, and we're going to have now here. Okay. My first sentence. What's my first sentence?
So, I had eaten kimchi before I went to South Korea.
Okay, yeah, remember that's a country in East Asia where I taught for many years. Okay, beginning of time. Let's just label the arrows. Can't even spell beginning, can I? Beginning. Okay, so what is the main past here?
The main past here is when I went to South Korea.
Yeah, so any time before this, or actually from the beginning of my life when I was in England. Okay, yes, no question. Had I eaten kimchi before I went to South Korea? Yes or no?
Yes.
You think I had? Or why do you think I had?
You told me on the problem.
Oh, okay, don't tell everyone our secrets. Yeah, true. I had, because actually where I lived in London, there was a big Korean community and there were lots of Korean restaurants. So I had eaten kimchi before I went to South Korea. Actually, I ate a lot more after I went there, as you can guess. Okay, do you have a sentence for the true false game?
Yes. So, I had a phone by the age of 6.
One more time.
I had a phone by the age of 6.
Is that past perfect simple?
Right.
It's not past perfect simple, is it?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Let's try again.
So, I had played video games on a phone of my own when I was 6.
By is the best preposition, yes?
Yes.
You remember why we use by for this tense?
Well,
what information does by give us about the time zone?
Well, it's kind of close to the main past.
Well, it doesn't have to be close. It's just any time from the beginning, well, here, from the beginning of your life up to the main past. It could be here, could be here, could be here. It could be one time, it could be many times, okay? So by just talks about the whole time zone. Okay, what's the question? There's no question. Had
I played video games?
You change it to you for me.
Had you played video games on your phone by the age of 6?
What do you think?
Well, first, I think you must guess.
Okay, so let's just do it. So CB is me. Okay, how do we do this game? Okay, yeah, and VT is you. So yeah, you haven't been to South Korea, so you can't do that. So you had played video games on your phone by age of 6, but no, I hadn't. I hadn't played video games on my phone by the age of 6. Do you know why not?
Because phones did not exist when you were 6.
Well, they did exist. You're talking about smartphones.
Yes.
The phones that existed when I was 6 or before I was 6 were not smartphones. They were old-style home phones. I didn't get a phone. Do you know when I got my first phone?
When you were 20 years old, at least.
20? That's a good guess. Yeah, I was a little bit younger than that. And it wasn't a smartphone. Okay, so this is my one. Do you want to play that game again?
I'd like to.
Do we have time?
No.
I don't think so. The live stream should have ended, really. Someone is taking too long. Oh, we're onto the song already. That's the last activity. Can you tell everyone about this last activity?
Yes. This is a song called The Past. Before the Past, Mr. Chris made it himself.
Yeah, I wrote this song with the help of Badger. We recorded it together. We filmed a video. Badger, my co-teacher here at CB English Tuition. Okay, I often call the past perfect the past before the past, because that is what it is. Okay, so the song starts with a chorus and then it has a verse. So the chorus is usually the main part of the song, the most important part of the song, with words which usually repeat. Okay, so can you read the chorus to this song?
Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past. Before the past.
Yes. Okay. And then we go into the verse where we have some missing. Oh dear, something has gone wrong.
Oh, yes, I know what has gone wrong.
I thought this was all completely ready. Why do we have all of the words in it? No, dear. Okay, I might have to just write out the song again. Okay, so these are the words. Columbus was happy when he something the sea, and he something the American shore. Okay, but he lost all his glee. I can't remember. It goes. It goes when he could see. No, if he could see. Yeah, so that becomes a hypothetical situation. If he could see that someone, something before. Okay, so this is about Columbus. Who was Columbus?
He was a sailor.
Yeah, and he is famous for finding what?
The American shore. For discovering.
Yeah, the Americas. Okay. Yeah, so he came from, I think, Italy or Spain. I can never remember. Well, he was helped by the Spanish king and queen. So find them the missing words. So when he's something the sea and he's something the American shore, but he lost all his glee if he could see that someone's something before. Okay, so we'll start. The main past will be the past simple, and the past before the past will be the past perfect. Let's just check the vocabulary. What is the meaning of shore?
Shore means the kind of place which is close to the sea.
Yes, on the land. And what's the meaning of glee?
Happiness.
Yeah, so happiness. Yes, so he lost all his happiness. Okay, a bit of an unusual word, but I thought I would use it in this song. So now I have to switch. So take down the classroom and let's get up my video. Oh dear. What is going on? Why is it playing already? I'm so confused. Okay. So I think as soon as it goes on, it starts playing, does it?
Well,
Why are these platforms so hard to use? Okay, let's try it again. Did you see it when it came on?
yes, but
And
it
did you
came
hear the music?
Yes,
Okay, let's try again.
for
So it's going to come straight on.
There was the past.
Ah,
Before the past, there was the past before the
let's
past.
try it again. Why is it?
Columbus was so happy when he sailed the sea and he found the American shore. But he would lose all his glee if he could see that someone had found it before. Without the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past.
There we go. So then I have to do another switch. This is really hard for me. Back to the classroom. So let's do the words. Columbus was happy when he
sailed.
Yeah, past simple form of sail, to move in a boat. And he's something the American shore.
Was found.
Yeah, that's the past simple form of which infinitive verb?
Find.
Yeah, good. But he lost all his glee. If he would lose all his glee, whoops, I can't even write English. He would lose all his glee if he could see that someone what?
Had discovered it before.
No, it's actually the same verb, but in a different tense.
Had found it.
Yeah, so that is find, the infinitive, but the past perfect. Why do we use the past perfect here? It's the past before the
Past.
past. Yeah, so what's the main past?
The main past is
Main past is Columbus sailed the sea and found the American shore. What's the past before the past?
the past before the past is that someone had found it before.
Yeah, who was it? Who had found it before?
Well, the Vikings, I think.
Yeah, they are funny people. They came from countries like Norway and Sweden. They came to countries like England, causing lots of problems. People used to think that Christopher Columbus discovered or first found the Americas, but now people believe actually the Vikings came many, many years before. Okay, then we do the second verse. I didn't do this one with you, did I? Okay, let's see if I can remember the words for this one. Okay, I have to finish this live stream soon. Okay, Armstrong was first in the race. Do you know who Armstrong was? Who was Armstrong?
He flied to space.
Yeah, he was an astronaut. Do you know that word?
Yes, astronaut.
Okay, so can you read the words with the blanks?
Armstrong was first in the race. Then he blank up to space. And he blank in his ship on the moon.
Whoops, too many O's. Yeah, can you guess the missing words?
Flew up to space. And he flew in his ship to the moon.
So you're saying, sorry, your which verb are you using? Infinitive form?
Flew, fly.
Yeah. So what's the past simple form of fly?
Flew.
Flew. Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds like a good guess. And stupidly, teacher has forgotten the words. I can't remember the words. There's something, if he could see. What on earth was it? It was something like this. He would not be happy. If he could see that someone, something there before. Can you guess the missing words?
That someone had flew there before, maybe.
Someone had flew. What's the past participle of fly?
Fly, flew.
You're not sure. Okay, it's an irregular one. Okay, let's check. So we'll take the classroom off, and we'll get the video back.
Armstrong was fast in the race when he flew into space, and he arrived in his ship on the moon. But what would he do if only he knew that someone had arrived there more soon? Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past.
Okay, there we go. So we got the words. Did you get the missing words that we
Yes.
were listening for? And I completely forgot the verse words very stupidly.
Arrived.
So
he
yeah,
arrived.
Armstrong was first when he's something up to space. What's the word?
When he arrived.
It wasn't that. It was what was your first verb?
Flew.
Fly. What's the past simple form of fly?
Flew.
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 Okay, flew up to space, and he's something his ship on the moon. This was the verb. What was the verb you said before?
Arrived.
Arrived. Yeah, past simple form of arrived. Ship. It means space ship. Okay, yeah, I got the words wrong. It was, but what would he do? What would he do if only he knew? Okay, only he knew what? That someone
Arrived. There.
arrived. Which tense is the last
Flew.
sentence?
Flew there.
No, it's the same verb repeating. So this verb
Arrived.
had arrived there before. Good. So we start with the. What do we start with? We start with the past simple. So flew and arrived, because that is which past? The main past or the past before the past?
So when he flew up to space and he arrived in his ship, the moon is the main past.
Main past. Okay, and then we do the past perfect, because that is which past had arrived.
Well, it's the past perfect.
Past before the past. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and did you see the strange picture? Who had arrived on the moon before Neil Armstrong?
An alien.
Aliens. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew the aliens landed on the moon before Armstrong.
Yes.
Who told you that?
Seen lots of scary horror movies about it.
Yeah, okay. Actually, that was a joke. I don't know if it's true. You think it's true? You think the aliens arrived on the moon before Armstrong?
Of course not.
You don't know. Oh, someone is watching. That's good news. Hello. Say hello if you're watching. Usually these live streams are very lonely and no one watches. Who is watching? Can you introduce yourself? We've nearly finished now, and now we're going to do the last part of the song, if I can remember it. And then we can have a big break. Let me go to my classroom. And verse 3, if teacher can remember it, because unfortunately the PowerPoint wasn't ready, was it? Okay, verse 3. How do we start verse 3?
I don't know.
Okay, I have been told that the world is so old. Do you know how old the world is?
Very old.
Yeah. Actually, I think I made a mistake in the video. I wrote some 13 billion years old, but the world's not actually that old. That is how old the universe is. The world is about 4 billion years old. But anyway, this is what I wrote, some 13 billion years or more. When you think you something new, maybe it's true, or maybe someone, something it before. That's verse 3. Can you guess the missing words?
When you think you saw something new, maybe it's true, or maybe someone had seen it before.
That's a good guess. Let's write these down. Let's watch the last verse. Let's hope that I think I know how to control the video now. I can move it back actually in my studio. So let's go back a tiny bit. We're going to go back into the chorus and start from there. Let's pull the classroom off. Okay, and this should be from the beginning of the core. Okay, let's get the aliens. The aliens were quite fun. Aliens. And onto stage.
Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past. You know I have been told the world is so old, some 13 billion years or more. When you think you did something new, well, maybe it's true, or maybe someone had done it before. Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past.
Okay, that's enough of that for now. So do you think you got the missing words?
No, the verb is do.
Sorry, what do you mean no? You mean no that you changed your answer?
Well, yes. When you
Okay, so let's go to the beginning. I've been told that the world is so old, some 13 billion years or more. Can you continue?
When you think you did something new, maybe it's true, or maybe someone had did it before.
What's the infinitive verb?
Have done.
What's the infinitive verb?
Do.
And what's the past participle form of do?
Did.
You just told me what it was. Done.
Done.
Yeah, so when you think you did something new, maybe it's true, or maybe someone had done it before. Do you think you ever did something new?
Yes.
What did you do that was new?
Made a planet called Ponyville.
And you think no one in the world ever had done that before you did it?
Well, yes.
Maybe it's true, or maybe someone had done it before. Okay, I think that's the end of all of our games. Okay, so it's quite late now. That was about an hour. So what do we do at the end?
Say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, well, first we do a quick review. So what did we do today?
We did the past perfect simple. We did a quick crisp presentation, and then
Good. And
we did some example sentences. Then we did some games. We did some example questions and listened to Mr. Chris's song.
yeah, good. So past perfect simple, the past before the past. So we just talked about the different tenses. Then you said when we use it, there's the time diagram, the past before the main past. Then we did different sentence types you did for me, and then we analyzed them so we know how to make them. Then we did lots of practice. You need to practice this tense because it's quite difficult. We did a game, what had you done by the age of 6? Lots of practice exercises. Practice this as much as you can. The thing about the past perfect, it's not always used that much in real life. Often the past simple will be used instead. But it will be good to recognize it when people use it, and maybe try and use it sometimes by yourself. Okay, but it's quite difficult, so don't worry. And there's the song we finished with, the past before the past. I think that's everything. Okay, thank you if anyone did come. I think I saw 1 or 2 people watching at some point, but not many. So do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Yes, goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Okay, and I'm going to finish. I'm going to put the video in to finish it, but you can leave the live stream, and I think I'll turn my camera off and we'll just finish with the video. Okay, see you next time. Oh yeah, we've got another one tomorrow, I hope. When will it be? The different time tomorrow. I think 7 o'clock Beijing time, the picture of Dorian Gray, story time read along. Okay, hope to see everyone.
Yes, and next week we are having a present perfect continuous live stream, which I made myself.
Yeah, exactly. That will be fun. Let's do that. Okay, well, I'll see you later then, Vavara. Do you know how to let yourself out? Or I have to take you out, don't I? Can you let yourself out?
Yes. Goodbye, Mr. Chris.
See you later. Bye-bye. That's my co-host, Vavara. Okay, let's play ourselves out with some past perfect music. So this is I recorded in my studio this week with the help of my co-teacher, Badger. Okay, I think that's enough from me. So I'll see you all later.
Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past. Columbus was so happy when he sailed the sea and he found the American shore. But he would lose all his glee if he could see that someone had found it before. Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past. Armstrong was fast in the race when he flew into space, and he arrived in his ship on the moon. But what would he do if only he knew that someone had arrived there more soon? Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past. You know I have been told the world is so old, some 13 billion years or more. When you think you did something new, well maybe it's true, or maybe someone had done it before. Before the present, there was the past. Before the past, there was the past before the past. Before the present, there was the past. Just like the past before the past is past. Before the present, there was the past. Just like the past before the